Hello. So actually, I'm supposed to visit His Holiness the Portable Secretary's North American seat that's in Quintabling on 9th of January 2011. But due to certain circumstances, this time I need to go to Nepal urgently, so that's why I could not visit this time. I have to cancel it. But anyway, Kemba told me to say a few words or to the public through Skype. So I will say, generally speaking, I don't know what advice to give, but today, as you know, we all have mental continuum, and our mental continuum has two parts, quality part and false part, or wisdom part and conceptual thought part. And I also have conceptual thought part and wisdom part, and I myself as a beginner, so I have a tiny wisdom, and my conceptual thought or defilement thought is giant or huge as Mount Sumeru. So today, mainly I want to advise myself, my tiny wisdom, to advise my giant thought. And at the same time, it may benefit others who are also listening to this talk. So, I have many defilement thoughts like ignorance, pride, and attachment, anger, etc. So, generally speaking, pride is not something that you need to adopt, that I need to adopt. Even I keep pure conduct, pure moral conduct to physical and verbal actions. But if I feel proud of it, if I have arrogance, then although physically and verbally I keep the moral conduct purely, but due to this stain of arrogance or pride, it will spoil the purity of the moral conduct. So therefore, this pride or arrogance is very harmful. It can spoil your or my own good deeds. So that's why I need to overcome the pride, and one way of overcoming the pride is to see oneself as very low person. And one of the mind training teaching in that it says one should see, or I should see oneself as loss of all the beings. So these are the reasons why we have to be humble, and why I have to be humble, and why I have to overcome this pride. So pride is fault, and also anger. We can generate anger to others, harsh speech, or others' ill will thoughts towards oneself. But actually, this anger doesn't come from others. The cause of our own anger is our own mental continuing, our own mind. And anger is something that is very serious, non-virtue. Which is a text written by Acharya Shantidhara in his text. He said, there's no greater non-virtue than anger. So therefore, anger will harm oneself temporarily and also in the long run. And also it will make oneself unhappy and others unhappy. So it will make both oneself and others unhappy, and it will not benefit the society or the community or the Buddha Dharma. Instead, it will create more problems, more conflicts, etc. So therefore, if you think carefully, there's no reason why we have to develop anger. And also, attachment. We have attachment to one's loved ones. But then, having attachment is not good. When I have attachment, it means for the sake of our own dear ones, dear friends, I can do many bad things in order to please my own friends. So it means this desire or the attachment cause or will lead myself to many more other non-virtuous actions. So therefore, this attachment is not good. So actually, when we have attachment, when we enjoy the happiness or happy feeling to attachment, we can enjoy this happy feeling, but this happy feeling is very short term. In the long term, this attachment will lead myself to more suffering and lead myself to the lower realms where I have to experience inconceivable sufferings.